Well, hello Blossom jumper making peeps. If you have got to this video, that means that you are up to the neck shaping, which is very exciting. You're almost finished your body panels, and I just wanted to go over the neck shaping instructions purely because if you have made a Joy Make Club kit before, Jess has designed this part slightly differently, so I don't want you to be caught off guard because it still is super simple. It's just done in a kind of an opposite way to how I do it, so I thought I'd go through it. And each size has its own stitch count number, so please ignore the actual just stitch counts that I'm using and pay attention to what's written in the pattern for your size. But I just wanted to give the gist of how Jess shapes a neckline, so that you don't feel freaking out. So you're not freaking out basically. Okay, so the first row for my size, I knit a size 10 to 12, says knit 14 stitches. So here we've got 2, and this is in, for me it's in colour A. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, knit a few more stitches, and also ignore the fact that I'm using circular needles. I just had them on when I started knitting this, so that's why. Okay, so how many is that now? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I'm going to double check that. Wait, 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so it says, for my one, it says knit 14 stitches, then knit 2 together. So then you'll have 15 stitches on your needles. And then she says, turn your work. So that just literally means flipping over. And we're going to now just work on these stitches, but we're going to leave these stitches on the needle, which is similar to how I do with my patterns as well. So it's nothing new, but it's just slightly different. Anyway, so now you're going to work into these stitches. So we're going to do knit these stitches. Oh, yarn at the back, Marnie. Okay, so you're kind of ignoring the rest of the stitches that will be on this needle, and you're just going back in and you're knitting back and forth on this same row. So I'm pretty sure this next row is just knit all, and then the next row will be another shaping row. And I won't do every single row because that would have you here being really bored, but I did just want to do a couple of rows showing you how you turn the work over and just keep knitting into the set of stitches that will become your left shoulder. Okay, so then it's turn the work again once you've done that row, and see here we're just seeing this color work up here, and these ones are just hanging out. Okay, so then I'll knit some more. I'll knit one more row. Oh, excuse my yarn. I'll knit one more row, and just to do one more row of shaping, even though you probably got the gist by now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll be going to the end, so I won't count actually, because more the point is you'll be going and then knitting the last 2 stitches together that are in this set. So we're just working on this set at the moment. Okay, so get to here until the last 2 stitches, which is, oh, no, one more. Okay, there's 2 of these stitches left, so I'm going to knit those 2 together as well. Made it quite tight. Made it tight. Okay, just pick that up. This is very ungainly knitting. I'm not the most graceful knitter, by the way. Okay, we got there in the end though. Just keeping it real, you know. And knit those 2 together, and again then it will be turn your work, and you're just going back and forth over these stitches, and then you'll cast off that side, and then I will pause, finish that off myself, and come back to show you picking, kind of getting started again and casting off the neck hole before doing the other shoulder. See you in a minute.